Great. Hi, my name is Chloe, and today I'm going to be demonstrating how to study more effectively. This is done through your location, your materials, and your preparation. And these are just the tips and tricks that have helped me throughout my freshman and my sophomore years of college so far. So first of all, your location, I make sure that I pick somewhere quiet, somewhere where there's not a lot of people passing through, because I know if I hear people talking, then I'm probably also going to start talking, and that's really distracting. I like to play a little bit of quiet classical music in the background. I know classical is not something you would usually listen to, but it really helps keep me focused because it's just a little bit of background noise. I make sure that I have all my materials out in front of me and I'm at a table rather than in my bed, because when I'm in my bed, I'm thinking about being tired, going to sleep, and it's just really not productive. And on a table or on like any flat surface, you have everything out in front of you and it's a lot easier to stay organized. Most importantly, I make sure my phone is not with me because that item is probably the most distracting and I will easily get off track. Second, for materials, I have colored pens. I really like to use colored pens when I'm taking notes or studying because it helps me organize, helps things stand out. And I find that when I'm taking notes with a pen that I like, it helps me retain the information a little bit better, because taking notes is just really dreadful to begin with. So if you make it a little bit more fun in any way possible, go ahead. I also really like using things like clips and Post-its. A lot of us rent or are planning on reselling our textbooks. So I find that if you want to clip a page because it's important, or you want to note something, it's a lot easier to use a clip or a Post-it note, because then your resale value doesn't go down, or you can give it back in perfect condition. So that's a really good tip. I also really like to use note cards because for my major specifically, it's really content heavy on science and terms. So making bunches of note cards really helps me to get all the information down. You're able to quiz yourself, and they're really cheap and easy to use. Lastly, for preparation, I like to use a planner. This way you're able to space out your time and you know exactly when you have tests or when you have homework due. It just makes everything a lot easier, especially with online school, because we're not face-to-face talking to our teachers. You really have to stay on top of things yourself. If you don't really like planners, or you don't really like writing, then you can use your laptop or your phone. There's great reminder apps that will just pop up. So those are my tips for studying. Are there any questions?
Yeah, Chloe, have these tips helped you to attain better grades over the years?
Yeah, doing these methods have helped me attain better grades throughout college. In high school, I didn't really study this way and it was a lot more disorganized. And when I got to college, I realized I need to make a change. So I started using these tips to study and my grades went up.
And those fancy pens that you have, what brand are they?
My favorite brand of pen to use for notes are probably the Sharpie pens. They make your handwriting really nice and a lot easier to read. And I find that when my notes look nice, I'm able to retain the information a lot better. Thank you.